just the reminder that, why it's important to pause throughout the day, to come in and to feel presence in your body and in your field. Because think about it this way. When you're not home, your field is left open, okay? Spirit, because of trauma and trapped emotions and stagnant energy and imbalances in the field, spirit sometimes can't fully come back in, okay? And when that happens, we start to feel very scattered. We start to feel very overwhelmed and unsafe because there's nobody really taking care of the body or the energetic field that's connected to this earth realm. And this is why if you ever do plant medicine or you're ever called to do something that takes you out, please do it with a trusted guide, somebody who can see the astral realm. There's a lot happening right now in the consciousness space, and a lot of people going out and doing retreats and journeys and leaving their body. And then there's somebody who's holding space that can't see that other things are coming in. And then they're leaving the retreats holding a lot of stuff that they didn't even have in the first place. So I'm just saying, I don't know why that just came through. I just wanted to share that. But also the importance of coming home and practicing building presence in the field, coming home to turn your lights on. And interestingly, the reason why that was dropped into my awareness last night was because today the interference is really high. Okay. I think all of you are feeling it. So the interference is really high. And we're gonna come home, turn our lights on. We're also gonna work with the angels. Rachel, totally feeling it exactly. I mean, it's wiry and glitchy and weird. And um, we're going to work with the angels, and the angels want to remind us that when we feel like, so the angels are here to support us energetically. All right. When we come into this earth school, we go through a huge phase of forgetfulness. And then we spend the first like 7 years of our life doing whatever we signed up for in order to receive the limitations that we have to unwind. Okay. So the angels are always present with us, and they're here because it can feel so dense on this planet. And there's a lot of heaviness and there's polarity here. So there's a lot of negative energy, also a lot of light energy. There is that polarity. And we can get lost in the negativity. We can get lost in kind of the dark stream. And the angels are here to be like, we're right here. Like, remember, you're from the light. Remember, at your core, you are unconditional love. But sometimes part of our journey, we start tuning them out. So they want to remind us to call on them when we're feeling like we can't clear ourselves. Okay, because we can get vulnerable. Like, I think we're all feeling pretty vulnerable right now. There's just a lot happening, and you can feel very sensitive, and it can be hard to get your grounding, and it can be hard to clear, especially when there's a lot of interference and it feels incessant. So in those moments, it's really important to delegate to the angels, to be like, angels, help me clear my space, help me clear my home. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So not only are we going to really clear today, turn up our light. The best form of protection is to become more present. Okay. But we have to be realistic where we are on that journey. I have only started to become more present in the last 15 years of my life. I was very checked out, and it takes a lot of practice and a lot of discipline. And there was a time in my life where I would literally set a timer, a little alarm, where I would just pause and I would just feel the bottoms of my feet, and I would just ground my energy and just feel that presence in my body and in my field because I was such a floater, you know. I was a professional, I was a professional, oh, this is uncomfortable, I'm out. I disassociated all the time. And that's a coping mechanism and it can protect us as children, but then we become adults and now we have fields that are vulnerable and we have to start becoming more present, okay? So I talk to my angels all the time. Yes, amazing. So we're gonna work with the angels. We always work with the angels, but we're gonna work with them very specifically today to support us in clearing. And anything else? Oh, so a lot of people may be feeling scattered right now, okay? When we're scattered, it's like, you know, aspects and bits of our energy are kind of out and they're not in. And that can also feel incredibly overwhelming and distracting. Like if you're easily distracted, if it's a hard time like being focused right now, that's where we want to come and we want to center our energy. We want to raise our vibration. We want to clear out any interference in our field and in our surroundings and get plugged back in. So let's do it. All right, my loves. Let's start with some breathing. So let's do the 4-7-8. If that feels comfortable. So if any of the, whenever I offer a breathing exercise and it's not feeling right for your body, always listen to you and your body over me or anybody else. Okay. So for the 4-7-8, I'll count along for us and we're going to take a nice inhalation from the belly for 4 counts. Then we hold it for 7 and then we slowly exhale for 8 counts. We're going to do 4 rounds of that. That's a nice way to start soothing the nervous system. A lot of people's nervous systems are really wiry right now. We want to calm the nervous system so that our spirit feels comfortable coming back in, okay? So let's begin. Take a nice deep breath in for 4. Hold the breath for 7. And then it slowly release for 8. And when you release, feel your whole body soften, feel your shoulders melt down, and just let go. Again, deep breath in for 4. Hold it. And exhale. Once again, breathing in for 4. Holding the breath for 7. And then release again, feeling your body soften as you let go, releasing tension, calming and soothing the nervous system. Once again, breathing in for 4. Hold the breath for 7. And exhale. Let go of noise in your inner world. Just breathe that noise out. So it's noisy in the outer world. We don't need to let that into our inner sanctuary. No, I am firm on my boundaries. That noise is not allowed in my inner sanctuary. Okay. So just starting to find your natural breath. And as you breathe in light. Beautiful light that your angels are sending you right now. So you're breathing in the light that your angels are offering you right now. And then when you exhale, exhale that noise that you're holding on to, that stress. So you're breathing in that angelic light and you're exhaling stress. Breathing in, feeling your angels around you, and exhaling stress. Breathing in, feeling that light just fill up your body, And then breathing out stress or noise. Breathing in calm. Breathing out chaos. Breathing in peace. Breathing out stress. Breathing in love. Breathing out worry. Breathing in trust. Breathing out doubt. Breathing in unity. Breathing out separation. And then just continue with that breathing as you start to bring 100% of your focus on your breath, a single point of focus right now on your breath. So you're pulling your awareness of anything else and you're pulling it towards your breath, getting hyper focused here. And as you get singularly focused on your breathing, your energy starts to follow. So any scattered energy right now is coming in, almost like that focus at your breath is a magnet pulling all your energy in from wherever it may be, with whomever it may be, pulling it off of social media, pulling it out of your text messages, pulling it away from other people, pulling it away from drama, from the past, from the uncreated future, pulling it here to this single point, this still point, and just breathing, feeling the air come into your body and feeling it release. And as you become more present in your body, in your field, feel that light, that is you, start to turn up, like turning up a light bulb. This is what happens when you start to come back in, when you start to center your energy, when you start to become more present, and when you come home to turn your lights on. Breathing in and breathing out. And before we begin, let's all hold the intention that we are clearing away any interference from this Zoom call, from this connection, this container that we've all created together, clearing anything that is not of the light, that is not holding unconditional love, is being immediately cleared across every dimension and timeline. Clearing around us in our environment, clearing away any interference, anything that interferes with our light, with our knowing ourselves as divine, anything that pulls us out of center, pulls us away from ourselves, is being cleared. And as we clear interference, it's really important to stay in your heart, to do this from a place of love, right? Of understanding, because this is not a fearful exercise. It's not, we're not doing anything out of fear. We're doing everything out of love. Love for our highest vibration. And everything that we're clearing out, whatever dense energy we're clearing out, we're just sending back to source. We're sending any energy that we're clearing away back to source. And now let's call that ring of light around us, that beautiful high vibrational ring of light, as we start to feel the presence of our angels. And just breathe here for a moment as you feel their presence around you. And this is not about thinking, okay? We're not overly thinking about them. We are just sensing and feeling and breathing as the observer, as pure awareness, not the thinker right now. Beautiful. And we ask the angels, angels, please support us right now in clearing our environment of any lower vibrational energy, any interference, anything at all that interferes with our light, with our balance, with our peace, with our harmony. Please clear anything in our inner field, in our inner world, that is pulling us out of balance, that's interfering with us connecting to the truth of who we are. And then just pause and see if you feel this. It's sometimes a very subtle shift. And just breathe as you give yourself permission to be supported right now. Remember, we're not meant to be doing this alone. The more we open ourselves for support from not only our spirit team and our angels, but also our earth friends, the more we start to understand how connected we are and that we're doing this together. And we're so supported. We have so much support. And so just breathing here. Beautiful. Okay. And so let's bring our awareness to our heart space and just breathe into the heart. Gently. Breathing in and out of the heart, just bringing your attention to the heart. This is what the energetic heart needs to start activating. Remembering that it holds an electromagnetic field so strong that as soon as it gets your presence, your attention, it starts to come back online. It starts to strengthen. It starts to expand in your field, bringing these beautiful, strong heart waves into your field, communicating to all aspects of you, parts of you in the shadow, parts of you in separation, parts of you that you turned your back to, and your heart starts to bring all of you here, integrating back into wholeness. And just breathing as we start to come deeper into wholeness within. And if at this point it feels good to offer yourself forgiveness, breathe that beautiful gift of forgiveness into your heart. And again, this is not something we have to overly think about. It's just the gift of forgiveness that we are breathing and offering to ourselves, to our heart. Beautiful. At this moment, just start to breathe again. And I invite you to dissolve another layer of your 3D character. Okay, so taking a break. So for instance, I'm taking a break from Roya and Roya's life so that I can connect with my soul on a much deeper way. Sometimes it's good to just take a break from our identity, to feel the vastness of who we are. Because although we have deep reverence for our human form, the human form is what carries our limitations, right? The human form is not infinite, but our soul is. Our soul is limitless. Our soul is infinite and eternal. Our soul is powerful and capable of miracles. And so the more we feel this, the vastness of who we are, the more we remember beyond this human life, the more we can take that perspective into this human life. And what they were showing me earlier today is the more we remember, the more we come back in to feel who we are on soul level, the more we will start to tune into the new that's happening on this planet. There's many of us who are still tuning very much into the old and losing themselves in it, in the fear. But there's so much newness blossoming, and it's amazing. And the more we start coming into our heart, feeling who we are on soul level, the more we start tuning into that which is growing, which is blossoming, which is coming alive every day. And just breathing here as we start to bring a beautiful attunement through, beautiful angelic attunement. You can feel that attunement start to come through the crown of your head, filling up every part of your body, boosting every cell in your body with a memory of your divine essence, of who you truly are at soul level. And this memory, this beautiful angelic attunement moving through your body with the energy, the frequency of unconditional love, the most powerful force in the whole entire universe, moving through your body, reminding you of who you are at your core. Unconditional love. Feel that filling up your body. Feel that moving all around you in every layer of your auric field, balancing your emotional body, balancing your mental body, bringing everything back into balance, into coherence. Breathing here. Finding stillness. Bringing your awareness to the light within you, that spark of divine creator light that you hold within you, that is unique to you and your soul. Let's bring our awareness to this, wherever it may be in our field, just finding it intuitively without overthinking, just bringing your awareness to it. And your awareness brings it even more alive. That spark starts to expand, remembering that this spark, this divine spark that is uniquely you, this spark is what sources your life. This is the supply to your life. It holds all that you need to know. It holds all that will bring you, draw to you like a magnet, the people, the circumstances, the events, the opportunities that will beckon you into your highest expression, your highest calling. It's held within that spark, that divine spark. And the more you are aware of it, the more you will start to believe it, the more you will start to understand and feel your God self that is really the part of you guiding your life. Remembering that the more we trust this, this is the key to our fulfillment. So many of us try to follow our ego self to fulfillment, only to find that once we get there, we are not fulfilled. This is a total turnaround. It's about coming in to feel that inner guide within us, remembering and trusting that that inner guide knows without a shadow of doubt what brings you, what brings me fulfillment. And just feel that, breathe into that. And our biggest invitation as humans is to just clear out the doubt and the fear that interferes with this inner guide, shining its light, showing us the way. And just pausing here, feeling that light, feeling that inner peace. Starting to really cultivate that inner sanctuary, this beautiful, beautiful world within you that strengthens you, that resets you, restores you, inspires you, reminds you, calms you, all within this beautiful inner world, this inner sanctuary. And now just feel your aura around you. Let's do those peacock feathers where you're just envisioning or you're just sensing your auric field just expanding like peacock feathers, feathering out so that there's no areas that are constricted or tight. So you can feel that flow of you within and all around you. Quickly scan your field, remembering wherever you scan, you leave behind light. Okay, so scanning to the left of you, leaving behind light as you scan, scanning in front of you, scanning to the right of you, scanning behind you, really behind you, like behind the neck and the back and the head. Just scan up and down, scan above you, scan below you. Now just scan within your body from the crown all the way down to the feet. Beautiful. And let's place that shield around us. Beautiful gold shield to filter out the noise. Let's place that shield around our home as well, or our outer environment, and come back in, back to the breath. And let's take one breath together as we come to a close. Take a nice deep breath in. And then sigh it out. Just pause here for a few moments in silence. Feel your presence within you. Feel your light. Give thanks to yourself for continuing to show up, to do the good work, not just for you, but for the highest and greatest good of all. Because the more you step into your power, the more you raise your vibration, the more you step into your highest timeline, it's woven into the fabric of the highest good. Beautiful. And then we close with the words, and so it is. All that we cleared, all that we released, all that we let go of, all that we remembered within and cultivated and reawakened, it is complete.